What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Breadline Reactions. I'm Evan, and I just got done filming and editing and publishing the Dmash video, and I was about to go to lunch, and then I saw down in the lower corner of the screen this Korn Freak on a Leash cover by Alex Terrible. So yeah, lunch can wait. Let's get into it. I'm so excited for this. It's like the soundtrack to my childhood. I gotta get one of those masks. Apparently this just dropped like 4 hours ago.
Something thinks above me. Something less than never seen. Every time I start to believe something had been taken from me. Love's gonna always be messing with me. Never to let me be free. Can I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain.
Watch really quickly. I'm gonna go back. Watch every time so don't watch his face. I want you to watch his shoulders right as you see him brace, and then everything drops, and it drops along with his voice. Just watch.
Something less than never seen. Every time I start to believe something had been taken from me. Love's gonna always be messing with me. Never to let me be free. Can I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot save this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You're not the same and fall from grace.
Hold on. Before it drops, go back and when he goes into this like higher register, you can tell it's like half that false fold growl and half like fry scream. And it kind of cracks at the end. It didn't sound bad, but that was like the telltale sign, and it's just naturally a little bit higher than he's used to. Just listen. That's all growl.
Sometimes I cannot save this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You're not the same and fall from grace. Something takes a part of me.
Whoa! Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe he's been watching Dmash and is like, I need to do more. Oh, I mean, I can't remember the song, but I remember hearing more of like a scream from Alex. I mean, it's 99.9% like either half and half scream, like fry scream, false fold growl, or just all growl. That's interesting. That's really interesting. It sounds good. It sounds new, though. I think you'd agree. One, it sounds new to us. Like, we're not used to hearing that. We're used to hearing him sound like a crocodile or like a demon. It sounds like something. Well, one, he has so much power built up and has trained it to be able to hit that false fold. Not so much here. One, he's obviously not as familiar with it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying he doesn't know what he's doing at all. He does. But I'm just saying that look at the catalog of Slaughter to Prevail and his own work. Okay, it's been overwhelmingly false fold growls. But also you can't put that same power behind a false fold growl without um, risking compromising the sound or your actual vocal cords. So, but that I did not expect that. We'll back it up just a little. Tucking that chin.
Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. I want to blow. I can't fight for me to love. Something takes a part of me.
This is gonna drop hard. Oh my God. Thank you, Alex. Whoa. Oh, when you hear a song and you're like, I didn't know I needed that. I didn't know I needed that. I mean, listen, I love Korn. I love Jonathan Davis. I got the chance to see Korn and Rob Zombie in this moment also opened up for them in 2016 up here. And it was unbelievable. And I think they played Freak on a Leash. It was one of the most fun songs to learn how to sing, like when I was growing up. I'm not going to do that part without the music going, but it's actually, I'm almost wondering if there are any true vocal coaches, because again, I'm a vocal strength coach. All right. I don't think of it like a pitcher in baseball, right? A pitcher has a pitching coach, right? For everything, like arm angles, release points, all those things. A pitcher has a physical therapist for when things go wrong. He has a physician to diagnose pathology. And then he has a strength coach to help make sure he doesn't get hurt, right? And so, but if there are any vocal coaches out there, the sort of, I don't know if you would call it like scatting, that infamous part of Freak on a Leash, is there, like, what is that? Does that relate to like deathcore screams, vocals, false fold growls? Is it a good warm up for people who are doing these harsh vocals. I'd be really curious to learn about that. Um, but yeah, this was so fun. And Alex is quickly becoming one of the most like sort of open-minded isn't the right word. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's open-minded, but I mean, he does so much. It, it's like he did what I did today. He gets an idea and is like, why not? And he just has this tool that is becoming more and more and more versatile. And what's so cool is that he does these live takes, so you can see what his throat's doing. You can see his jaw positioning. You can see when he kind of like loads up and like primes everything, and then boom, drops it down and just hammers you with those deep growls. That's really fun to see. I wonder if he would ever be. I wonder. There's no way that like Elizabeth from the Charismatic Voice and her researchers that she's partnered with, I think at the University of Utah, haven't reached out to him in some capacity. I know it's a kind of a big deal when you're talking about these vocalists and putting something down their throats. Or I think I saw Will Ramos had needles put in his throat at one point. But I would be so curious to see just what that looks like in there when he's doing some of these. I kind of like him incorporating some of the fry screams more. It, like I said, it threw me off because it's when I think Alex Terrible, I think just something from the pits of hell. And that's not to say that the fry scream Alex is from heaven, but that was really fun. That was really fun. And as I said about a week ago, I just discovered that he has released a bunch of covers or songs under his own name that and not Slaughter to Prevail that I've just never been aware of. And so if you guys want to see something, let me know and I'll do it, because I can almost assure you they're going to be as much fun as this. Whenever it comes to Alex, you know it's a good time. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you want to see next down in the comments. I read everything. If I respond to a comment, it means I've read all of it. And then subscribe, please. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because I want to connect with you, and that's a great way to show me that you want to see more. So yeah, just subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.